Hello there, beautiful people. I'm back. I'm here. I hope y'all are doing well. This is AL Thick Madame. Yes, Lord, I look like a mess and a half. Y'all don't understand. These masks be breaking me out. I left my mask in the car like 2 days in a row. And I didn't have my back. Like, I normally have backups. Like, I have one attached to my wallet, and I have one in this bag that I take into work. It's like a little bitty bag that I take into work. And I normally put one on my wrist, which is my main one that I'm gonna take into work. Y'all, I have been leaving it in my car. Broke my face out again. This is trying to heal over here. It's not as bad, but y'all, I look rough. I look toe all the way down to the ground. I am fully aware of that. And I took my hair down and I have to wash it. So y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get is this headband, multifunctional headband is what y'all gonna get today. Because if y'all saw my hair, y'all be like, wait a minute, girl, why? So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all my shirt. What is wrong with me? But yeah, this is my shirt, y'all. I have had this shirt 5 to 7 years. And when I tell you it looks brand new off the rack, I don't know what I be doing. I don't know what I be doing, but it looked like I ain't never wore it. I took this out the closet the other day. I was like, I know I'd have had this at least 5 years, at least, because I was at my last job when I purchased this. And I've been at the current job a little bit over 3. So I'm like, okay. But anyway, y'all, let's get into this video. This is a thoughts post. And we're going to talk about some stuff. So I don't know if any of y'all follow Melody Holt on social media, but I follow her on Instagram. And she posted a picture earlier, and she looks amazing. Like, to me, she's already a beautiful person. But y'all know on the show, them wigs that her husband's cousin be throwing together, and the things she be doing on her head, a lot of times she be looking like a mess in half. But whoever did her hair, I don't know if it was still the same cousin, because she'd been doing her hair like 15, 20 some years or something like that. Whoever did it, she did her hair some justice. I was like, yes, Lord. And I was like, wait a minute, let me make sure this is a wig or if this is some kind of braids, because there are people who pull off that particular hairstyle and is literally crocheted. And it just looks that good. But I took a picture of it and I zoomed in on it because, you know, on IG, at least I don't know how to do it if you can do it. I couldn't zoom in. And it's some kind of lace front or something like that. It's some kind of wig. It was cute. So, Melody girl, you look amazing. Oh my gosh. She is glowing. And she seems to be doing fine. Now, y'all already know that old girl is supposed to be giving birth sooner than later. Y'all know the side heifer. But anyway, I guess we'll, revisit that when it happens, because she has been telling people that's not Martell's baby. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, let's see. What are we going to talk about now? So, y'all know that Tyler Perry's The House of Pain came back out of nowhere. I used to watch that religiously. Now, a lot of people might not care about that show because they feel like it's corny, and some people really might think it's boring, but I like it. Like, I'm boring, so I'm boring. I just have moments where it seems like I'm doing something, but I ain't doing nothing, y'all. I'm boring, so. But they came back on, and something that actually was swirling when the first episodes came on, because he normally like releases them 2 at a time, because they ain't, but it's just 30-minute shows, which ultimately is like 15 to 20 minutes, like real airtime. People were trying to drag the boy, the man now, who plays Malik. Malik is an actor who started on this show when he was a child. He was overweight. and he lost weight. So when I kept seeing people come for him, I was just like, are we not understanding how weight loss works? And he grew up. Like, he's tall. He's tall and he lost weight. And he's been keeping it off. And I had already seen that he'd lost weight before this show had even came back on, before I even knew the show was going to come back on. So I was confused as to why people were coming for this man. But yeah, even one of my friends who like lives for all things Tyler Perry was like, why he look like that? And I was just like, what? I was like, let me not even say nothing. Because sometimes it gets to a point where some people, there is nothing that you could say to them because it's just not going to make sense to them. It's not going to connect. So I was just like, I'm not even going to say nothing because I'm not even going to waste my breath. But he lost weight. Like, because even when he was a child, it was all in his face and all over his body. But like now his face is like slim. And I think like because he's kind of like sunken in a little bit, I guess you could say, people really have been trying to come for this child and wondering if he's doing drugs and what is he doing and why he looked like that. And I'm like, he's older now. He's not a child anymore. He's a grown man now and he lost weight. Like, I thought that was common sense, but who am I? But yeah, anyway, I was just like, what? Like, what y'all think about that? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Like, have y'all seen the show? Do y'all watch the show? And what do y'all think about his weight loss transformation? Because he really has been keeping it off. I'm like, that is goals. That is motivation for real. That is very much so motivation because I'm like, wow, he has been keeping it off. So yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he has that going on. Okay, y'all, so tell me why. I've already mentioned to y'all from time to time that I am subscribed to Unwind with Tasha K. She is a celebrity, blogger, and all that good stuff. She is the one who has been credited. If you don't know her by name, she is the person who has been credited with breaking the R. Kelly stuff. And everything she had been coming back with R. Kelly has been coming to fruition, and a lot of stuff that she has said has been what it is, even when people had tried to deny it. So anyway, she had an impromptu interview with Medina. I don't know if y'all know Medina, but I first saw her on this TV show because I ain't never known nothing about her existence, but whatever. Apparently she be out here, I guess, managing folks or whatever. I saw her on Growing Up Hip Hop New York. And she is supposed to be the sister of, what is that man's name? Kid Capri. Because I was like, what is his name? Wait a minute. Y'all know Kid Capri. But anyway, y'all, I can't. When I saw her on the show, like, she always want to jump bad. And it would not surprise me if she's one of the people that jump bad and people stay beating her down. But because she has a little bit of money, she might pay hush money to people so that that information doesn't leak. I really feel like she's one of those people who just bark, 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 bark. And it's just like, girl, like that. But anyway, this is what happened, y'all. Tasha did this impromptu interview with her, right? And I guess it was on Zoom or whatever it was on. But anyway, she was talking to her. Tasha kept telling her how beautiful she was. And I remember the first time she said it, I looked like, who was we talking about? Because I know you talking about Medina. Have y'all seen Medina? Medina looked like a mess in a hat. Like, when I first saw her on the show, I was like, why? She looked like one of them people who just sits up there and is like, you know what? I volunteer to get surgery. I volunteer. I volunteer to get surgery. Like, girl, no. Like, she is one of them people that came from that era where everybody was getting the cat faces and all that mess done. It's like, girl, no. And Tasha came on her backup page and was reading it. She was like, look, y'all. The interview that I did with Medina, everything was true except when I told her that she was beautiful. She's one of those people who needs validation. So I just gave her the attention that she was seeking. But yeah. She read her. I was like, oh my gosh, why? Because I was like, why is she telling her she's beautiful? What is she looks like a mess. She looks like a mess. I was just like, why did Medina get all this work done? And then like she told her, she was like, I'm dating someone and you know him. And Tasha was like, I know him. She was like, yeah, you know him. She was like, do I know him? Or do I know him, know him? She was like, you know him and you know him, know him. So I was like, who in the world does she know that she dating? And we all know that people like Medina, you gotta have somebody that got some money or some kind of something to offer her. Y'all, turns out she dating Rich Dollars. Why though? Why though? Of all people. Why though? Rich is okay, let me stop. Because I was about to let me stop. It's like, why? Of all people, Rich Dollars? For what? For what? She talked like the first thing she said out of her mouth was that he's wealthy, he has money, and I was like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. But she basically was trying to tell her when she did the interview that she would talk to her after the fact and tell her who it was. But when Tasha said what she said after that, when she was getting ready for her show for today, she was like, man, the person she was talking about was Rich Dollars. And I was like, why? Like, what? Like, Rich is not. Rich is not. Rich is not rich, and Rich is not fine. I'm not understanding. Like, these people have to be only coming to him when they are trying to get something from him, because I don't think he has anything to offer. It's like, what y'all see in him? Like, everybody named mom be trying to get with this man. For what? For what? But anyway, y'all, I cannot. I was done. Tasha read that help. I was like, ma'am, you did not have to read her like that. I was crying. Oh my gosh, y'all. What else been going on? Y'all, that mess, that debate that I'm not gonna watch. Like, anything that deals with Trump. Like, I have not watched anything that Trump has been on since he has, won this election, outside of the fact that the other day, it was like last week or whatever it was, when they were doing when they had that judge lying in state and people were booing him. I caught the live of that and I cried laughing, and then I clicked off. Like, that was like 2 minutes of my life. But in all honesty, I don't watch anything that he has to say. He is a liar. Usually people be reading so bad that I ain't got no choice but to know what he said, so I ain't even got to be there. I ain't got to tune into none of the mess that he puts up there and put out there. Anyway, he up here talking about he has tested positive for the coronavirus. Trying to say that him and his wife have tested positive. I don't believe him. Like, he lies so much. I don't believe nothing he say. He can say it's raining. Unless I go look out the window myself, I'm not finna believe him. Like, you're a liar. We can be in the same room, which I would never want to be. But if he was to tell me it was raining, I'm not going to believe him unless I go to the window and look for myself. Like, no. Y'all, anyway, I really feel like this is all a ploy, a plot, a scam, and all the rest of that in between, because he just trying to deflect from the fact that he has only paid $750 in taxes. Bruh. I don't. I am the working poor. How are you paying taxes in the amount of what I be paying? Like, I don't have time for foolishness like this, sir. I do not have time. I don't have time. You're not finna tell me you have paid less than $1,000 in taxes. I'm not finna believe none of this. No, what we're not finna do is this. No, I'm not finna believe you. But anyway, y'all, I don't believe this mess. They talking about his raggedy wife got it too. I don't believe it. All kinds of people who have been up through and around him have been testing positive. Biden and his wife apparently have tested negative. I ain't even finna get into that because, in all honesty, I neither one of them are good candidates in my opinion. But whatever, I ain't here for it. So yeah. apparently Nicki Minaj is giving birth to her child. I just want to know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the status of her husband? Like, what did he do to be basically on that list? Because he has refused to report where he lives, which is Nicki Minaj's house. Wherever she moved to, he does not want to disclose the location. And I'm like, you're a registered sex offender or whatever it is, right? What you mean? Like, what we not finna do is this. Now, if his situation is anything like my uncle's situation was, then I would fully understand that. But his reluctancy to say anything about where he lives or to fight it, like, for real, and like, my thing is, I would comply until I beat my case if I really didn't do anything. Like, I'm not understanding. Okay, so y'all, this was what my uncle's situation was. I had an uncle who married into the family. He was an amazing person. He passed away in 2010. Y'all, I cannot. I tell y'all, I was so distraught. But anyway, this was the thing. When he was 16 years old, he had consensual sex with another person who was like 16 years old too, in the state of Alabama. She was like 16 or something too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, okay, I'm not understanding. So I didn't even know any of this until after he passed away. So for whatever reason, I was looking up his obituary, and out of nowhere, his last place of residence, which was my aunt's, where my aunt, lives, popped up, and a picture of him popped up. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This, like, my stomach turned. I was like, wait a minute, what is going on here? Because given my past history, there's no way I would have willingly been around him had I known he'd done something, because I had been raped twice. I had been molested. So I'm looking like, oh no, I would have never been around him. So I was talking to my mama about it. And my mom was like, you don't understand. You don't know the whole story. So then she actually told me what happened. And so I was like, okay, because I just don't understand. Because my mama and my daddy were really, really close to him. The situation with his wife, who was my aunt, y'all, if I could tell y'all all the stuff that happens in my family, y'all, it is made for TV movies. It is straight to the movie theater type of movies. Y'all will be like, ain't no way all this stuff y'all do not understand. But anyway, there would be times that my uncle would be traveling across country because he was a mortician, and he did stuff with dead bodies. He would pick up the bodies, and he was a minister as well. He played music for churches, so he was getting like threefold checks guaranteed off rip. So yeah. So yeah. But my uncle would be like traveling across country to pick up bodies. One time he had to go all the way to Canada or something to pick up a body and bring it back to Alabama. And he was on the phone for hours between my mom and my daddy, talking to them, getting him through the drive. Like, I was just like, what? And like, this particular person with this situation, y'all, is sad. And I'm bringing it up because of, it was crazy. I'm not even going to go into that. But anyway, what happened was, she was a soldier. She died while giving birth to her child. And so he had to go and pick her body up and bring it back to Alabama. So yeah, it was crazy. So sad. But yeah, y'all, I feel like in certain situations, fight that. If you really didn't do nothing, if it was like somewhat of a technicality because of where you live, like it was my uncle was just like, he never fought it. He just never fought it. And he was just like, I'm not ashamed to tell people what happened. And that's what he would do. Like, anytime he would go to a church, especially if he ended up like changing churches for whatever reason, he had no problem with telling anybody that he needed to, or just saying in general, hi, my name is this, and if you ever look me up, some stuff might come up, And he told them exactly what it was. And I am here for transparency. And when I tell you everybody lived for my uncle was everything. So yeah, I feel like with the situation with Nicki Minaj, if, what's his name, something petty, whatever his name is, something petty, I feel like if he didn't do something, then I'm not understanding why is it he won't fight it. And then it's like, why are you doing ignorant stuff to make sure that you can possibly never get off of that registry? Like, why would you do that? That ain't making no sense, because he got caught with like a gun or something. Like he got arrested or something like recently, like this year, I think. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you jeopardize everything like that? That is stupid. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all know what in the world he did to even be on that list to begin with, because I'm not understanding. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why? And I mean, I know people, you love who you love, but I just wish you would have got with somebody else, because it was like people already was looking at you sideways when they saw what was going on with your brother and how she was basically supporting him. And I think it had been proven that he'd done whatever he did. And I was like, oh gosh, what is going on? So yeah, y'all, I don't know. Hopefully the baby is healthy. Hopefully he will be there to help her raise the child, because y'all see the growing trend of all these people being together and they having these babies and they ain't together no more. It's just the most going on. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about his situation. And have y'all found out what the sex of the baby is? Because I just keep hearing, like, oh Lord, we got to go into Lonnie Love. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, anyway, so Lonnie Love did the most, and gonna sit up there and put out there congratulations on Nicki Minaj on the birth of her baby, and said that the baby was a girl, and nobody has confirmed what it was at the time of her tweet. Her whatever she actually did it on, I don't know if it was a tweet or not, but whatever. Everybody was looking like, girl, what? And she was, everybody be dragging her. I've been getting a good old laugh. I ain't even gonna lie, so I don't know. Apparently, Wendy Williams has been dragging Nicki Minaj. Somebody is live right now who does celebrity gossip and all that stuff, talking about it. So when I get off here, I'll see what it's about. But anyway, y'all, let's move on to the next thing. This is going to be the last thing I talk about, y'all, because it is hilarious to me. So, how many of y'all know OT Genesis? Did y'all hear what happened to him the other day? Well, apparently, something was stolen. And people are reading him because they're like, well, it is what it is. And I'm just like, oh. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I'm trying to find it real quick. He publicly accuses model of stealing friend's jewelry. So, I think it was jewelry that he borrowed from a friend or whatever. And I'm like, why is you borrowing? But who am I? Never mind. Anyway. But yeah, it was some jewelry that somebody named Jessica, some model named Jessica, stole. And it belongs to one of his friends. Now, this made me die laughing. So for those of y'all who don't know who OT Genesis is, you might know a song or two that he came out with. And yeah, so I didn't know who he was, but I kept hearing this one song in particular initially. That song, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. The price is way too high. You need to cut it. That's the first thing I ever heard of him. And I was just like, why y'all live for this song? But whatever. But I got 2 more songs, y'all. And I can't help but laugh. Okay. So, have y'all heard the OT Genesis song? Wait a minute, I don't want to tell y'all the wrong name of it, because I could be completely wrong about what the name of it is. But it made headlines because he he it was Keisha Cole's song. And she had went online and told him to stop, take it down. I was like, no. So anyway, he apologized or whatever because he was reading her, but it was a back and forth. It was crazy. Wait a minute. Where's the song, y'all? Wait a minute. Let me look the song up because I don't want to not tell y'all. I don't want to tell y'all the wrong song. But yeah, he basically used that song, that song or whatever. Y'all know OT Genesis is a rapper. He's not a T-Pain rapper. He is a rapper. He is a Crip that does not sing, to my knowledge. Well, he can't sing because this is very much so evidence to that fact. Yeah, y'all, let me find Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna find this video and come back and tell y'all the name of it. If you ever need a laugh, go and watch Never Knew by OT Genesis. This video was released 9 months ago, right? My sister sent me the link. I got home from work. I said, what is this mess my sister sent me? I clicked on the link and this came on. When I tell you I could not stop crying when I first saw this video, I was like, this cannot be real life, but he's so serious. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all, I can't. Okay, y'all. Okay, here go the last song. Okay, a lot of people, y'all still might not know who I'm talking about. So, OT Genesis. If you are a Beyonce fan, you probably know this song because she was doing her, concerts and things. And for whatever reason, she incorporated one of his songs. And everybody started living for the song who didn't even care about OT Genesis because of this song. And it is Everybody Mad. If you don't know how Everybody Mad go, I don't know what to tell you, but all I got to say is the piano and the music is amazing. It's just the rap. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I have this song. The beat is everything. That's what I was trying to say. The beat, all that, everything that created that beat is everything. But yeah, if you don't know what it is, here it go. This is just an instrumental, so I shouldn't get struck or nothing like that. And somebody tell me to take the channel down. But yeah, here it goes. I've been getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm making too much money. Everybody mad. Same old from the block. Same old with the pot. Same old with the... Like, y'all understand. I don't know why this song gets me hyped because I am not from the block. I don't do drugs. I don't do none of this stuff. I ain't never slung nothing. But I don't do none of it. But the song is like the beat. It just makes you want to get into it. It's like, ah! But everybody lived for this song. For whatever reason, Beyonce sampled, covered, or whatever you want to say this song. And I was just like, okay. My sister lived for this song because of this. I was like, girl, and y'all don't understand. Let me turn this off. My sister, as I've already mentioned to y'all before, went to law school. She is a very particular type of person. She doesn't really listen to a whole lot of rap. She is one of those people that would say something about some rap crap before she would really listen to rap like that. First time I ever knew of her liking rap was when she lived for this song that was by 8 Ball MJG, where they say, don't get your wig split, don't get your car shot up, don't get your dough kicked. I was like, what? You like this song? Right? I was very shocked. I couldn't believe it, but yeah, y'all. Anyway, back to the story at hand. Y'all, what y'all think about OT Genesis friend stuff getting stolen by some kind of model? And apparently she's like a pass around, and people be reading in the comments. They'll be reading in the comment section about OT Genesis and everybody else, all these celebrities They be passing these heifers around. It be the same heifers. And I'm just like, y'all right though. Y'all are right. It is sad. Anyway, y'all. These are the topics that I wanted to discuss today. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up. And I'll hopefully be back later on. Hopefully with my hair washed and prepped, if nothing else. And then I can just put on a wrap or something until I do my hair and install it, because I gotta work all weekend. So it took everything in me just to even take my hair down. But anyway, y'all have a good one, and I will talk to y'all later on. Bye.